Shalom, beloved ones in Yeshua. This is a reading from the AMP Bible, but I'll be using some Hebrew words in place of the English. This is inspired by Tony Kemp's. His links are below. Romans 5:1. Therefore, since we have been justified, that is, acquitted of sin, declared blameless before Elohim, by faith, let us grasp the fact that we have peace with Elohim and the joy of reconciliation with him through our Adon Yeshua HaMashiach. Matthew 5:19. So whoever breaks one of the least important of these commandments and teaches others to do the same will be called the least important in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever practices and teaches them, he will be called great in the kingdom of the Shamayim. Hallelujah. 1 John 5:2-3. By this we know without any doubt that we love the children of Elohim, expressing the love when we love Elohim and obey his commandments. For the true love of Elohim is this, that we habitually keep his commandments and remain focused on his precepts. And his commandments and his precepts are not difficult to obey. Genesis 2:16-17. And then Yahweh Elohim commanded the man, saying, You may freely, unconditionally eat the fruit from every tree of the garden, but only from the tree of the knowledge, recognition of good and evil, you shall not eat. Otherwise, on the day that you eat from it, you shall most certainly die because of your disobedience. Beloved, we had commands when we were in the garden with the Father without sin, so we must obey now as well. Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified or dismayed, intimidated, for Yahweh your Elohim is with you wherever you go. Revelation 12:17. So the dragon was enraged with the woman, and he went off to wage war with the rest of her children, seed, those who keep and obey the commandments of Elohim, and have a testimony of Yeshua, holding firm to it and bearing witness to him. Psalm 11:7. For Yahweh is absolutely righteous. He loves righteousness, virtue, morality, justice. The upright shall see his face. Peter 3:13-15. But even if you should suffer for the sake of righteousness, though it is not certain that you will, you are still blessed, happy, to be admired and favored by Elohim. Do not be afraid of their intimidating threats, nor be troubled or disturbed by their opposition, but in your hearts set Christ apart as holy, acknowledging him, giving him first place in your lives as Adonai. Always be ready to give a logical defense to anyone who asks you to account for the hope and confident assurance elected by faith with gentleness and respect. Deuteronomy 6:5. You shall love Yahweh your Elohim with all of your heart and mind, and with all of your soul, and with all of your strength, your entire being. Matthew 22:37-39. And Yeshua replied to him, You shall love the Adon, your Elohim, with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind. This is the first and the greatest commandment. The second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself, that is, unselfishly seek the best or the higher good for others. The whole law and the writings of the prophets depend on these two commandments. John 13:35. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love and unselfishly concern for one another. Much ahav and shalom and barakah to all of you whom hear this message. That is much peace, much love, and many blessings to you all. Through Yeshua, who is in Yahweh, may all be comforted and guided by his Spirit of truth.